Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Final Fantasy VII walkthrough. We are on our way up to the final area during the events at the Midgar raid. The last video there, I did end up running into some of these soldier firsts here, and I think actually what I did off screen was I actually duplicated a bunch of Shinra Alphas. If there's a time to do it, it is now. So, this is the last point that the Shinra Alpha armor is actually available in the game. So, again, if you're trying for 100% item guide or 100% item acquisition game, you know, again, this is your last chance to do it. The screen previous to this had the, and again, I believe it was the last point in the game that you can obtain the 8-inch cannon item. Whether or not that's useful to you is, you know, I guess completely up to you. But, anyways, all right, so we're moving on into the final area. Let me see where we're at here right now. Yeah, we're a little bit past even where the missing score is at, and again, you have to have Barrett in your current party in order for that treasure chest to actually be there. So, and I did actually go over that in the last video. So, anyways, here we have Hojo, obviously up to no good. His plan here was to essentially overload the reactors to fire again. And essentially give Sephiroth more energy. At least that was my impression. Hojo here, I like his line. Every time I see you, it pains me that I had such little scientific, what did he say? Oh, I missed what he said there. Sense, sorry, scientific sense. And here he's like, you know, I recognized you as a failure, whereas, you know, essentially Cloud was a complete success. I'm going to lend him a hand, yeah. Quit asking me why, you moron. Wow, that's, wow, actually you might be cut out to be a scientist? Jeez. That's rough. My son is in need of power and help. That's the only reason. Ah, yes. So there you have it. That's the revelation. Obviously, it was. I don't know. I don't even know if I can honestly say it was obvious earlier on that Hojo was indeed Sephiroth's father, but he is. So. I think, you know, I don't know. They don't do that great of a job with the whole Lucretia scene. So the Vincent and Lucretia scenes, I should say. They don't do that great of a job explaining or making it obvious that Hojo is Sephiroth's father. I guess maybe there's some hints there, but this is obviously confirmation. But anyway, so Hojo apparently injected himself with some Genova cells, which apparently is, I don't know, the reason why he's going to fight us now. Well, maybe not the only reason. He's just nuts. And wants us to stop him from doing whatever. Whatever it is he's planning on doing. So here he revives some experiments, I guess. These actually look like the Shinra plane, or downed Shinra plane enemies, or whatever you want to call that place, the Gelnika. But yeah, I don't know. I usually just crush him down and don't worry so much about the enemies. It looks like they die when he does, so up to you on whether or not you want to bother with them. This is the next form, Heretic Hojo, or Heretic, I should say. This version, it looks like double the previous HP. And looks like he's got some different parts to him too, which is kind of interesting. I didn't realize this was a multi-target fight here, but excuse me. Creepy. God. Alright, so that's that. And now we've got the third form. This one's got 30,000 HP. As far as, you know, the different versions here of Hojo, as always, I've got ribbons equipped on Cloud and Tifa, and that really helps out. Unfortunately, though, you know, being that we've only got 2, Sid is still falls prey to status effects for the time being. Boink. And that's that. Okay, so 30,000 HP got shredded in seconds. So that's that. Obviously, Hojo, they're casting slow. Up to you on whether or not you want to haste yourselves afterwards to cancel that out. But, I don't know, pretty easy fights. Obviously, again, my characters are a bit over-leveled, as well as have some pretty ridiculous stats at this point. So that is why these are going extremely quickly. But here we're talking a little bit about, obviously, Hojo being Sephiroth's father, or the revelation that he is. Shinra's finished. Okay. Well, we did take out the Turks, as well as Hojo. So that's a good thing. And we're not sure on the president's fate. Rufus, obviously, he was in the, I don't know if that was the top floor of the Shinra mansion, but was it Diamond Weapon, I think, fired some missiles or something at the HQ there, or the Shinra building. And again, not sure exactly what happened to Rufus. I think that gets actually explained in the Advent Children, the movie. So, you know, if you want to know what's going on with Rufus after this, you can always watch the movie. Alright, what are we all fighting for? I want us to all understand that. Alright, so at this point, Cloud basically is going to say, here's the deal, I'm after Sephiroth. It's time to settle up. And essentially he says here, you know, you need to decide for yourselves what's important to you, and you know, essentially if you want to continue on, which would be interesting, knowing what all the characters know. It would be interesting if anybody decided to not you know, stick to it. But anyways, he does make the he does make that point, and says, you know, for everybody to make sure that they want to be a part of this. Here Barrett actually does talk a little bit about you know, kind of why he started on this path, or you know, decided to fight. And he says, you know, at first it was kind of just revenge, but now it's more to secure Marlene's future. Okay, what about you all? Alright, so there you have it. You gotta find your reasons for fighting, essentially, is what I'm taking away from this conversation. Oh, Tifa's all alone and doesn't have anywhere to go. Sad. So I think this next scene coming up here changes depending on how many love points you have with Tifa. I don't know the difference between all the different events. I have no idea. or or even how many there are. I don't know how many outcomes there are or how the scene is affected, but again, my impression was that the more points you have with her, the I don't know if you want to say the scene will be better. I don't know. I don't know if you can, or I don't know if I can even really say that because I just don't know. I don't know what the differences are. But anyways, so obviously Tifa and Cloud, something going on there. They've got some feelings for each other if it wasn't obvious already. I mean, girl next door. Alright. Okay. Yeah, about that time. I heard you calling me. Ah, yeah, okay. So, even, it seems like even when they're, like, having near-death experiences, they're thinking about each other. So, again, pretty important to each other. Oh, Cloud is so not a ladies' man. I had so many things I wanted to tell you about, but now that I'm here with you, I can't think of what to say. Poor Cloud. All right. So I think this is where the scene might be different. I don't know. Or it might actually be after this. It might be once we're back on the high wind. So apparently they spent the night here on, I don't know, this rocky outcry. I don't know. This doesn't look comfortable at all. I'm not a camping type of person, and this looks even worse than camping. I mean, you're literally just sitting on rocks. Maybe some people are into that, though. Apparently, Cloud and Tifa are. All right, anyways. So they spend the night together. Not sure what's going on there. If anything happened, don't really know. At least we don't have to go on alone. True dat. Alright, so a new day. And it sounds like these two are more determined than ever to keep going. I don't know if that's actually true. I don't know how determined they are. Cloud seems pretty excited though. It's like, hey, even if not everybody's here, I'm gonna make a big ruckus apparently. So, all right, buddy, sounds good. Ruckus away. Alright. Well, we got all kinds of people back. Or did they ever leave? That I'm not 100% sure on. I assume they left. That would be kind of silly if they didn't. Were you watching? Okay. So apparently Tifa's kind of embarrassed of what we don't really know. Alright, so Vincent's back too. Cool. Yeah, sorry, I guess I'm just cool. Alright. Okay. Well, let's be honest. I mean, Ketchi's been doing a pretty good job so far. So even with that stuffed animal body. Uh-oh, Yuffie's missing. I'm all the way here for being seasick like a dog. Alright. Are you sick? Alright, so Yuffie's back. And immediately heading back to go puke. We didn't come back for your spiky-headed wow, okay. Oh. Let's all go together. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so she should have gone to the planet, but now she's stuck. I don't know what that means, but okay. So it sounds like we've got yet another reason to take down Sephiroth, if we didn't have enough already. I'm here, finally. Sid pulls these crazy levers, apparently. Or these mystery levers, I should say, in the Highwind, or yeah, in the Highwind. Now, I think this actually does make you move across the map faster. I'm not 100% sure, but maybe that's just in my head. But I thought it actually made the Highwind move faster. So, again, that's not 100% sure on that, but that's my guess. Oh boy, I don't know what's going on here, but it's not looking so great. Get the hell out of here, flunkies. Hold me down with everything you got. What? I don't, why would they do that? I don't understand. Is that like a friend or a guy telling his friends to hold him back to make him look big? I don't know. Alright, so this is the end of Disc 2. At this point, obviously, I'm actually going to save my game, and then I'll swap out the discs. But I think that's pretty much it for the footage here. So, as always, I hope this guide was helpful, and I hope you join me for more videos. Thanks for watching.